Lately, I've been thinking about dust. Dust forms when a surface isn't cleaned for a while. It's natural, inevitable. If you have a lot of surfaces, some of them will gather dust. I just don't like dust because it ages something that once was bright, that once shined. It's not just a quiet mark of time. It feels to me like neglect. I want to honor those things. And I feel guilty when I don't go back to clean, for not taking care of the things of the past, the things that once mattered so much. Because they were so important in that present, they exist in me as long as my soul lives. I feel this especially with the things that are gone, the things that no longer exist in this world. I am my life. I am the places I've seen, the people I've met, the things I've done. And it breaks me every time to leave something behind. Even when I know it's time for something to end, letting go hurts. Because when we leave things behind, they disappear from the world. They only survive in our memory. It looks like stars. Those things live only in my mind now, and that makes me feel even more responsible for them, as if I must take greater care of them, because I'm the only one who can give them a life in a way. And so the dust settles on me. Time lately feels like a blade cutting through things recklessly. It makes me fall and it doesn't give me time to get up. It keeps running. In my mind, it's a hurricane of dust that destroys and leaves me with pain. Pain. What a general word. In Italian, I would say pena. Moral or physical suffering, but also an inflicted punishment. It's connected to this idea that us humans must go through suffering to redeem ourselves. I don't agree with that, but I don't know how else I can redeem myself from suffering without neglecting the pain, without denying the facts. Here's my trap. When I think about the past, I often don't think about the memory itself. I don't see the object that meant so much to me. I only see the dust that covers it, how it's aged, how it's fading. And thinking about dust doesn't make it disappear. It only blinds you from what still exists underneath. I think my mistake is in giving dust all my attention, treating it as the enemy and feeling guilty every time I let it settle. Because the object is still there. The memory, the essence, they haven't disappeared. They are eternal. The dust doesn't erase them. Sometimes I try to give a new life to these things. Through art, I try to give them other homes, to resurrect them from death. And that at least is a consolation. It saves me in a way. So, what's the solution to all this? Just ignore it, man. We are not responsible for the dust. There is no honor in brushing off the dust in ourselves. It's not a noble thing, after all, to force ourselves to not forget. Of course we won't forget, but we don't need to keep those things clean. They're gone. We are not janitors of our own past. We are on a journey in this world. Once I read we are truly free when we accept the only thing belonging to us is the street we are walking on. And so you just keep walking. Keep walking.